Over 2,700 miles away from here, the need for food and help couldn't be much greater. The devastating earthquake of 2010 in Haiti makes this Saturday morning in Alexandria necessary. A group of volunteers are gathered at the Kids Against Hunger site to package food. Tammy Hagstrom and her daughter went on a mission trip to Haiti in October of 2010 and saw the need firsthand.
I mean, it can be overwhelming when you look at all the needs. So we try to keep focused on really bringing up the next generation, working with the children. And so as long as we stay focused with our mission, then we know we're going in the right direction, and it's not as overwhelming.
It was in Haiti where they learned of Pastor Furman Lewis's ministry and the need of the people in the village of Carrefour. That trip led to the start of a program called Bread to the Nations. Its goal works hand in hand with that of Pastor Furman's, who is here in Minnesota to personally thank the people who are helping his people and to encourage them to continue helping.
Well, this is a very great opportunity for me to see that, because I know what is going and I know what it's for. It's going to feed many children that are in poverty, that are malnourished, and that needs nutrients to their body, because they can't function well when they don't have all the vitamins that their body needs.
Pastor Furman is not only ministering to the people of his village, he is a victim there as well. His home was destroyed in the earthquake, and his family nearly tripled in size as a result.
Pastor Furman has 6 of his own children, and his wife and him brought in 14 orphans from the earthquake from January 2010. And so that's where it began.
It was not livable, and they were basically living in tent-like structures in their backyard behind their home in very poor conditions, and now there's 22 people living together in this home.
Pastor Furman is only one of many affected by the natural disaster and the overwhelming poverty. Mickey McRoberts and her daughter Liz were so inspired by the need, they moved there to help almost a year ago. She says this food will go right into the hands of the most in-need people of Carrefour.
We have been distributing food since January of 2013. We got our first supply of food, and we have a program that we run through Pastor Furman's church for malnourished children. And through that program, we have identified families that literally have no food. I mean, they have nothing to eat. And so those are the families that we distribute the food to.
Food is only part of the equation. They are working to build up families, teaching them ways to become more self-sufficient, as well as teaching them the gospel. Medical needs are also great, so they are addressing those as well. All of these efforts are making a difference in Carrefour, and that inspires them to keep on keeping on. And to continue sharing that message with Alexandrians. That's why on this day, another 660 boxes of food are being put together miles away from where they will end up.
Finished product, box ready to roll. Hit the pallet and on to Haiti.
For the Voice of Alexandria, I'm Joe Perkowski.